Welcome back to another rebuild here on Madden 26 franchise. Today we're going to be rebuilding, if you will, the Los Angeles Rams. Of course, a team that in real life was one of the best teams in the league, maybe even arguably the best team. We'll get into that in a moment. Seahawks fans are like, excuse the F out of me right now. But in a few seasons, maybe even as soon as next season, especially in Madden, that could be completely different, right? Stafford's 38 years old. He pretty much has confirmed he's playing another season. After that, who knows? If they have an 8-9 season, that might be it, right? Davante Adams, one more year on his contract. Sean McVay saying, expect him to be back. After that, who knows? You lose those two names, and sure, you love Nakua. Sure, you love Kyren Williams, but you are missing a lot, right? We still need a tight end. O-line, it is a good unit in real life, but in game, yeah, we're missing some, right? Havenstein, even when he's back, if he's even back, again, not a young guy either, not exactly a long-term guy, right? Even Alaric Jackson, he's 27, about to be 28. The center. There's a lot, other than Dotson, who is older himself as well, not a huge fan of the age of the team. Like, long-term-wise, peak overall-wise, we're kind of maxing here a bit. Of course, looking at the defensive side of the ball, do like it. I do like it a lot. The front seven especially, one of the best in the league. Jared Verse, he kind of had his coming-out party, if you will, in the playoffs against the Vikings, and ever since then has looked pretty confidently good player, right? On the edge, Byron Young had a great year, and the DTs, when they're healthy, Kobe Turner and Braden Fisk, they're solid players. Landman, what a story he has been. From UDFA to, life-changing money through year 22, I believe it was. He's set. He's set. What a guy. And not even just that, but, like, for somebody that hates slow players, it's cool to see in real life, at least, like, a slow player that's just good because of their smarts. Like, he's a good player, yet he's slow as hell. Of course, in Madden, that speed is way slower than real life, in my opinion. But, yeah, fair enough. Of course, when we talk about the best team in the league, the reason why we say arguably the best, this is a team that should have made the Super Bowl. This is a team that should be hoisting another Lombardi. Stafford is, I would say probably already a Hall of Famer. Very close, if not. Solidified Hall of Famer. After this, as a Packers fan, I have to hear nonstop talks about how Stafford's a better QB than Rodgers. I'm already hearing it after one ring. Apparently, we've all forgotten the amazing things he's done. Yeah, I'm not going to get any further in there, but yeah, we're talking about bona fide Hall of Famer, if not already. And yeah, the Rams are potentially becoming a dynasty, if you will. But then their special teams came around. Their special teams had other plans in mind, and with that, the Rams lose. Of course, a little bit of a shaky performance against the Bears, but one of the most consistent performances against the Seahawks all year when most teams just couldn't do anything against them, and special teams blew it. They blew it. Of course, other needs on the team would be the secondary as well, especially those corners. But yeah, special teams blew it. They absolutely blew it. Of course, we talk about how they're really good in real life, but in-game, strugglesome. We're talking about the age and all that, but let's just talk about specifically which positions you're expecting to replace very soon. So left guard, Avila's 25, about to be 26. His max is 83, 84 overall. Shelton, 78 overall normal. He's 30, right? What am I going to do with that? Havenstein's 173 years old. Dotson's a little older, but he's already a good overall. Larrick's about to be 28, so maybe Dotson and Larrick, so that's 3 O-linemen. I need a new tight end 100%. Devontae is going to be gone a season from now, probably. Stafford gone a season from now. This offense is losing about half of its players, right? Defense, I'm not as worried. I like the edge. I like the linebackers. I like the DTs, but all of the DBs arguably gone. Kinchins, he's slow, but I guess that would be the one DB you would keep long-term. Everyone else, though, kind of gone. So this is one of those, 15 to 20, ranked teams when you lose the guys you're expecting to lose within a season. So we're going to try our best to try and win a Super Bowl in year one, and if not, oh boy, this could be a failure. We have Stafford and Devontae both at 21 because, again, expecting them to play at least one more season. As soon as we sim this week, though, we're putting them right back at their ages of 38 and 33, and God can sort it out. Again, though, if you guys end up enjoying this video, leave a like, subscribe for new, hit the bell notification all so you know when the next upload is up. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays for non-Madden content. 300 likes, we'll do that Niners rebuild on Sunday. We'll see if we hit that like goal one of these times. And then another big thing you do is, just in general, let me know what team you want to see next. And if you're a Rams fan, what do you want to see attack? Do you want best available pick? Do you want another wide receiver option? Because even with these two guys, imagine another guy in the slot that would be killer. Like, imagine they drafted a Burden or a JSN. Those types of guys. Not that they're either easy to get, but potential, there's wide receivers falling left and right these days. Or do you want a cornerback or something like that? Either way, let's hop on into this rebuild of really good now, horrible later. We're just going to call this the now and later. Do they even make that candy anymore? I'm old, okay. Does Devontae not have another year? Am I crazy or what? Yeah, what the hell is, what are these bozos smoking over here? We got him on 1 year 30, which is far more than he actually got paid, so we'll drop that down a little bit, but what the hell's going on around here? We'll have to make a decision here. Mevis, I do like him quite a bit in-game. Don't know about Tutu Atwell. Kobe Durant. I really just think we need to rip the bandage off on this corner situation. 4 year 68, a lot of money, but he's worth it. And while Durant might be like the highest overall corner, I think we're moving on. Like I said, I think bandage time. I mean, we have money though is the problem, so let's just make sure we're not completely like screwing ourselves here. Let's at least have an option. But yeah, I'm looking to hopefully replace these guys. And here we are in free agency. I love George Pickens. I don't know if he fits in with the vibes the Rams have anyways, but yeah, I would love to have him over Devontae in the terms of how young he is. 88 overall X Factor, that's only 25 years old. Yeah, that's a little bit better than a 33-year-old, who would have thought. Cross, we just don't need safety, even though Cross is the higher long-term option. Aquanu, I'm pretty sure he's paid up as well, so we've got a lot of free agents here, pending free agents even, that are just not available, simply put. A lot of them coming from our freaking team, it seems. But, again, we recently signed Njoku to a different team. This is a team that I could see bringing him in as well. I don't want to just sign Njoku every time because I do actually want like a youthful tight end to develop early on. But, again, I see the vibes. Like Njoku as a Ram, I like it. I do, so I'm going to make that play. Especially, for a team that's trying to win it all again, like one year at a time. They're not really looking long-term, it feels like. They're looking like, hey, we don't know how long these guys are going to be around. This is the window this year. Okay, Stafford's coming back. Okay, the window is another year. There's not like, we think we got 3 to 5 years. It's like every single year the window could be shut. So definitely trying to make the most of it. Again, I think we really need corners and whatnot, and unless you get Cam Taylor-Britt, who is an option. Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, I think this is a different type of rebuild. I think this is a get it done now, worry about the consequences of how you got it done later. Is that crazy to think? I think that's valid. All right, 2 veterans, trying to get them both, and we do get them both. 2 year 26 for Cam Taylor-Britt, not terrible, and then a 1 year 12 for David Njoku, which I think he probably gets like a 2 year 19, maybe. I don't know, because there's a lot of potential there. It's just that injury concern is always valid. All right, the Rams playing 40 chess, have pick 13, and of course their own draft pick at 29. The plan is to grab a cornerback, but also a wide receiver at some point. So pick 29 could be wide receiver, corner at 13. We'll see. We'll see, because there also are some linemen. If you get Maui Noah, Fano, maybe you want to go tackle, because we do need a tackle. I would really love to have, one of these cornerbacks. Delane, I think he's normal dev in this class, but we're just going to slow sim it, see how it plays out. Hopefully the Raiders do take QB, and they do. Now we have corners going. We have corners going. I mean, at this point, I don't think I really care at 13 who we get, as there are tackles available. Interesting. You have Caleb Downs. Damn, dude, there's too many options here. There are actually way too many options. Do we take Maui Noah? I mean, we really need corner. Let's have Sonny Styles. I mean, there's options. What do you do at cornerback? I mean, you do have Abney. I've seen him develop pretty nicely. He looks good off rip, so... what do you do? I mean, in theory, you could even trade down. I mean, all the teams next to us don't need right tackle. I mean, you can go almost all the way to the Cowboys, and no team there needs a tackle. Like, the Cowboys are the first team there that needs a tackle. I could trade this down potentially to, like, the Carolina Panthers and still take a right tackle. A little more costly than I wanted to make, but we're trading down to the Panthers to get that second-round pick, where you lose in a couple of quantity picks, but getting that second-round pick is huge. Downs, it's a great trade-up for the Panthers. We're just hoping that the tackles stick around, which, I mean, unless they're moving to the left tackle, they should. Oh, the Jets with Membu take Maui Noah. Makes sense. Hey, the Vikings with O'Neal take Fano. Huge. Two teams that don't need a tackle. I suppose, you know, this team has had some gigantic tackles in the past. Do you not take Caden Proctor? Screw it, taking Caden Proctor. He's going to be our right tackle. 58 true talent, hidden development trait. Monster player. Again, we could take a cornerback like Abney. I don't hate it. Sonny Styles of the Niners feels illegal. And we're going to take a little bit of a reach here, if you will. Abney, I think, is going to be our guy. Once again, I've seen him be a really high overall, so I'm assuming he's hidden dev in this class. And he is. Okay, hidden development trait, 91 speed, 96 acceleration. I like that there's so many wide receivers here, so in theory, you should see a little bit of a drop. Fun. Unfortunately, the Giants were asking for too much. I just can't. We just don't really have the ability to trade up at that spot. And yeah, we could be looking at Branch again at some point here. I'm really disappointed. I mean, we don't need wide receiver right now, so we can move along. But I really wanted a wide receiver. I really did. Here we are, making a trade up to the Jets. I'm pretty sad on this. Omar Cooper is going to be my guy. Pretty sure he's still normal development trait, but 47 true talent, a lot of speed. Put him in the slot. Couple of offensive linemen. Basantis, Shrouth, we know for a fact is hidden. Brailsford. Cornerback, you still have Scott as well if you wanted to go that route. Perkins is just good in general, but I don't necessarily need him, even though he's good. I mean, we could move him to safety, but even safety we don't really need. So guard might be the move. Yeah, let's take guard. Why not? New name. 60 true talent. Hidden dev. There you go. This is a pretty good draft class, I gotta say. Go Damani Jackson. I'm pretty sure he was good for us in the past. Let's bolster up the cornerbacks a little bit. 40 true talent. Yeah, he is hidden. Okay, so he is as goated as I remember. Do we get ourselves another Landman type, if you will? Maybe not even close to Landman's type at all. Just slower white linebacker is Landman. That, in my mind, that's Nate Landman. Slower white linebacker. Even though Barton's speed there is actually pretty good. And even though he's 23, I want a little bit of speed at the running back position. Jamal Haynes. 88 true talent, normal development trait, but 92 speed, 97 acceleration. And then Skirt will take Cop as well. Bolster up the linebackers. Man, this was a really good draft. I think, at least. I think it was great. Let's take a look at the players we landed. Proctor. I can't believe... I mean, I get it. The tackles should go high because they're good. But, like, I can't believe the guys went where they went to the teams they went to. Like, teams just don't need tackle at all. That are not moving on from tackle anytime soon. But, again, the Rams have had some fixation on taller tackles, bigger tackles. So, this is actually not a bad fit for us at all. Moving to right tackle, see what his overall is. Again, high for a lineman, but realistic for the class. Keith Abney, 77 overall. Automatic starter, I don't really care. I don't really care if the other guys are a little higher overall. I think Taylor Britt will try to develop, but yeah, as far as Durant goes, he's going to be our corner 4. Again, we'll take the depth. 1 year 12 is not the end of the world for us. We'll take the depth at that price. Omar Cooper, again, would have loved to see Antonio Williams, someone new to us, but we still believe in Cooper a lot. Basantis, is it left guard we need, or is it more right guard? I don't think we need either right now. Can Avila play center? That's the question here. Can he play center? That would be the ideal situation, even though the guy's 78 overall at our center spot. You know, kind of future-proofing a little bit. It's okay. Damani Jackson, late 3rd round. What a draft pick. Raw, but super fast. The next Dante Jackson, perhaps. And then a couple of other guys. Linebackers may never see the light of day. Haynes probably never see the light of day either. And here we are for the first official season of this thing. Offensive line gets a little bit of a shakeup as we have Proctor at right tackle, Basantis at left guard, Avila goes to center. You probably could just put Shelton at center. We got to get younger, right? We just have to. In real life, sure. Keep Avila at left guard, Shelton at center. Let this guy sit, right? But this is where the Madden realism goes into play. Starting rookies is always the best decision, especially this year. Madden 26, the rookies, is crazy. It's crazy what they've done. I really wonder what they're going to do for 27, if they're going to dial some of this stuff back. Really hope they do, especially the coach abilities, like Cam Counselor. I've seen a couple people talk about, like, oh, I'm surprised your guys aren't higher overall, and then it's, oh, you're not using Cam Counselor. It's like, yeah, I do not want to touch Cam Counselor. It is OP. And if you didn't know, You can stack those. Some of you, I don't even know some of you guys know that, but you could stack those. You can get 2 or 3 camp counselors at once, and you can basically make your entire rookie class a 90+ overall, even if they suck. That's what I hate, is that you don't even have to be good with your rookies this year. They just have to play. That's all they have to do. They just have to play, and they're going to be goated. Of course, we do have Stafford as a 99 overall, 38 years old, so Stafford, you look way too strong here to retire on me. I mean, look at these ratings. That's unbelievable. That's actually like, again, I don't know how many upgrades. Let's actually take a look. I want to see how many of these upgrades are ours and not theirs. Like, most of these are just what the game gave him, right? Which is crazy. I mean, that's like one of the most accurate quarterbacks we've seen in Madden in a while, right? Like, since, I guess, Burrow and Breeze, for the most part. Most of the other guys, Brady had a little bit of a lacking in deep throw. Same with Mahomes and Rodgers most years. So, it's pretty accurate. Of course, Njoku takes the #1 spot at tight end now. And then, obviously, we have Omar Cooper at the slot, which 76 overall, normal, unfortunately normal, but he's still looking good. Edge looks solid. D-line is good. Corners, we have Cam Taylor-Britt playing 2, even though he probably fits a little bit better in the slot with the size. But, yeah, these 2 guys are probably going to be the future of the position for us, so got to get them starting. Sorry, Durant, we kind of thought of him as a backup plan, and he is the backup now in our plan. That was pretty clever, huh? Nate Landman, starter. Spates, a starter. And then the 2 linebackers we took will be backing them up for now. And yeah, that's pretty much that. I mean, I think we had a pretty good draft. Didn't hurt ourselves too much in the future, right? Did we? No 4th and 7th. That's okay. I mean, this team won a Super Bowl trading away like every draft pick they ever had. So I think we'll manage. All right, oh my God. Oh my Lord. Can we just remember where Puka Nacua, was taken? Let's remember that, and I think we could all agree that he is that talent, right? Now, this might be a little, I don't know, it's not excessive. I was about to say this might be a little excessive, but he deserves this. I don't think it is excessive. I actually think it's low considering the value they're getting out of him at the money they're paying. Kobe Turner, 3 or 63. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it. Anyone else? Omar Spates. This is a little bit of a tougher one because I don't think he's going to be our long-term linebacker, but at least in game. But the price is also very good. Byron Young, that's a lot of money, dude. What are we going to do with this? 2 sacks through 4 weeks. I don't know. And we have the money now. And Stafford's probably going to retire on us, so we're going to have unlimited money in reality. Like, we have a lot of money going to Stafford right now if he doesn't retire. Devontae, there's no way I'm paying that. He's going to drop to an 86 overall if he sticks around. And I kind of want to just have Cooper start. But yeah, we don't have crazy money right now, but we're looking okay. Byron Young could be gone. We do have Stewart as well. Avila's definitely gone, I think. He's not bad value, but he's just not going to get that high of an overall. And then Stafford, I mean, that's like the tag is that price, right? So why not just wait it out? We'll lowball him, I guess. I just think he's going to be gone. That's really all there is to it. I'll do a 1-year 65-ish. But yeah, Devontae, if we're going to keep him, if he's even around, we can get him for a lot cheaper if we wait. So it's really just getting Spates back and then constantly like thinking, do we want to keep Byron Young? I mean, like, I think so, but that red interest is not making me feel too happy. Costs a little bit of money, but we saved a little bit years-wise. 2-year 58, was it? It's a lot. I know because it says 3-year 64, but the red interest really does cuck you that hard, especially if you want to drop a year. All right, big game here. If we win this game and the Packers lose, we actually get the #1 seed, so we're automatically in the playoffs. We are also potentially able to knock the Niners out of the playoffs if we win this game, which, of course, we don't. Green Bay won anyway, so we wouldn't have had the #1 seed, but again, there's a chance that the Niners would have missed. Who was the 8th seed? 9 and 8, I guess. Who would you rather have, the Niners or the Seahawks? In a way, that was a tactical loss, as, again, that could have been Seattle taking that playoff spot, and I think you rather have the Niners than the Seahawks. I don't really know if it matters too much. In this division, it's going to be a tough battle no matter what. Let's see. So we lost to the Seahawks, beat them once, though. And then the Niners, we beat them once, lost them. So, I mean, really, for our team specifically, I don't know if it really mattered. But for me, yeah, I'd rather have the Niners in, I think. I think there's just a little bit more holes. As far as Stafford, still killing it, of course. Kyron Williams, really good season, 5 yards per carry. And then Cooper. This is great. Look at this scheme. Cooper is going to be Rookie of the Year, I think. No matter who the quarterback is starting for what NFC team, I don't know how you beat 18 touchdowns as a receiver. So star development trait, maybe 80s, low 80s. I think, honestly, unless Devontae is like asking for $15 million, he's over an 85 overall, I think we're going to let him go in general. Of course, looking at the D-line, may have to change the scheme here because, you have Omar Spates putting up almost more sacks than our edge rushers. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I do. Only 4 interceptions as well. McLaughlin wasn't amazing. Ethan Evans, though, the guy I always target in free agency if there's an opportunity. Honestly, he's so good, that's a lie. Most of the time, I see him in free agency, but I don't go for him because I'm like, well, that doesn't seem very realistic. Stafford, number 4 for MVP. Any other awards? Omar Cooper, he did win it. There really wasn't many competitors, though, right? Like, it seems like all the QBs are on the AFC side. Defensive Rookie of the Year, no. Best QB, number 2. Best running back, number 8. Best wide receiver, number 2. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting at least a dev up, which is nice to see. Is that Keyshawn Nixon as best DB? Okay, relax. Either way, wildcard round could have been the divisional round. That's okay. Maybe this is a practice round. I don't want to count the Panthers out already, but I like our chances. A little bit of a night game. I like to see it. I actually remember our Rams franchise. That was a fun one, wasn't it? Did we like that? I liked that. I thought it was pretty cool. Either way, starting this game up. End of the first quarter. 3-0, 3-7, 10-7, 17-7. A little bit of a slow start, but definitely has picked up since. 24-7 at halftime. One more touchdown should put it away. No extra point, or maybe 1 for 2. With that, though, we have left the door open. It's a 15-point game. It doesn't take much, but unfortunately, too much for that Carolina Panthers team. Huge win, 37-15. David Njoku feeling like he may have joined the right team here. Let's take a look at the stats as Stafford had a perfect game. Bryce, far from it. I guess Stafford's completion percentage could have been better, but 4 touchdowns, 345 yards. I'm not complaining. Kyron Williams is great. Receivers, Cooper, Nakua, Adams, solid. Kyron, even, solid. Scoring 2 sacks for them, verse 3 for us. Fisk 1 for us. Young 1 for us. Pick. Kinchins, nice. Kicking, we missed the extra point. And with that being said, we're headed to the divisional round. Like I said, didn't want to get too cocky about it, but let's just say I felt like that was a freebie. I'm just saying. That's all I'm going to say. It felt like a freebie, and it was a freebie. As we are now taking on the Falcons, one of the best schemes in the game offensively, so got to be careful here. This is a team that can put up points in a hurry. End of the game. Back and forth, nothingness so far. The Falcons with 3. This is a huge win so far for the Falcons. Massive first half for the Falcons. 10-0. We do start off strong in the second half, though, and that lead is gone. 14-13. Touchdown would put us in a good spot. Up by 8 now. 21-16. Even when we have that, that's unfortunate. That could have put it away, and instead, they're a touchdown away. 4th and 11. Okay, we got to help them. This could be, like, if you get safetied here, we're talking about, oh, did we actually hit the trap play? What the hell? We're talking about a complete shift in the game. Kyron Williams, look at the acceleration there. That was close. As this almost puts it away if we get it, which he actually stands up and gets 2 yards. I think the AI should be able to do it, right? We just wanted to make sure we didn't get safety. You're at your own 2. It's like a safety 9 times out of 10. And huge. Wow. 2nd and 10. They're like, hey, Puka Nacua, you're going to get wide open, right? Yeah, you are. Okay, we'll win it. As we head to the championship round in year number 1. Again, I didn't expect this to be the craziest rebuild ever, especially right away, but I kind of just wanted to see what would happen to the team if, you lose those big names early on. So, if we win a Super Bowl here, I think this is going to be one of our first rebuilds where, Abney with a pick, Taylor Britt with a pick. One of our first rebuilds where we actually play more than just 2 years after a Super Bowl win. Like, I think if we won a Super Bowl this season, we would do at least 4 years. Although I will say, if we got a Super Bowl win in year 3, that kind of proves that we outlived the retirements. Because, again, I'm really expecting Stafford, maybe even Devontae to go, as now we're taking on the Packers. Packers used to be the kings of the championship round. Not kings of winning it, but getting to it. It's been a while. I'd love to see this matchup personally. This would be insane. Sucks that it wouldn't be Rodgers, but could you imagine Stafford, Rodgers? Might not be the Lions, but one final showdown. Winner takes all, if you will. All besides the Super Bowl trophy. You get there, though. You have a chance to it. Of course, better than last game. Start, we're down 10-0. 7-3 right now. I mean, we're moving. There you go. I was about to say, we're just not finishing drives. 14-3 at halftime will be not the score because we get another field goal. Still anyone's game. Packers have a chance. 17-10. Come on, offense. Packers defense ain't that good. As they're at their own one. They need a 99-yard drive. We'll flip the formation a little bit here. Maybe try to protect the end zone. I mean, they got a lot of time here. What a hit by Landman. He's so slow. He is as advertised, if you will. I might actually just run the mid-blitz again. Dude, how are they picking it up perfectly? Oh, my God, it's a touchdown. What is that angle by Abney? I should never be allowed to touch a defense ever again. We got weapons. Problem is, so do they on the defensive side of the ball. Omar Cooper, that's really not a lot of yards. We have 3 timeouts, but I still would prefer to keep this in the back pocket if we can. Come on, Stafford. Let's hike the damn ball. That's a lot of yards for Nakua, actually. All things considered, that's a lot of yards. They're backing him up pretty hard. You probably could run it, but I'm not going to. Nakua again. There you go. That's what I felt Nakua could pull off, and he did. Nice. 1-on-1 on the outside. You could hit a curl. You got 2 timeouts. It gets you 10 yards. Njoku catches it. Timeout. Right now, we're looking a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. I mean, they're leaving Nakua on the outside again, are they not? Same with Devontae. I just got to make sure he gets out there. If I threw it a little sooner, I think the guy gets him. Kyron Williams out of the backfield. Nakua is just kind of burning everybody anyways. I mean, he's insane. We got to call our last time out, though. 10-yard line. 10-yard line with about 10 seconds. I mean, do you not just run the same exact play? Wait, what? Wait, how? Wait, what? Why do I have this play? I'm so confused. Devontae against his former team. Omar Cooper in the back of the end zone. Block from Williams. No way. David Njoku! Almost hit as we're throwing. What an elite drive. That would probably be the drive that put Matthew Stafford in the Hall of Fame automatically. I mean, I think he's probably still there, as is. But that drive to get us to the Super Bowl, that's like cement, in my opinion. Assuming we didn't blow it there, which we did at 27-20. What a drive. All 3 timeouts were needed. I mean, to be fair, we play it slightly different if we don't have 3 timeouts, but we definitely needed them. It opened up the field a lot. And another choke from Green Bay. Not quite the same because obviously they made the comeback, but then they gave a little bit of time for us. As, yeah, Love did not have a great game. Stafford, good enough. Rushing, good enough. Nakua was amazing. Cooper was amazing. David Njoku clutched up, dude. That catch was tough. Larry Jackson was getting cooked by Parsons. Verse 1.5, Fisk 1, Turner half. Pick for Abney and Landman. The slow man. The slow man, he's clutching up. We're in the Super Bowl year 1, but I'm taking a decent bit of the credit here. I'll be real with you. I'm taking some of the credit. You can say, a lot of this is the Rams' real-life roster, but Cooper was a big pick. Abney was a massive pick. Cam Taylor-Britt was a big free agent signing. Damani Jackson's decent. The O-line picks were big. I mean, we transformed the team a little bit. Not maybe a lot, but a little bit. Like, let's take a look at the actual team here. Let's take a look at the roster, if you will. As, Basantis, he's a 79 overall. Proctor, 78 overall. And Njoku, 81 overall. That was a big, signing. Cooper, 85 overall superstar. Rookie year of the gods. He's insane. He's the next up. Look at him go. I mean, it's just great. Legit, too. Star dev from his season, superstar from the award win. And then defensively, Cam Taylor-Britt's 83 overall. That's not bad. Abney, 84. That's pretty good. Jackson, 81. I think we did a really good job, and I think Cameron Curl's a superstar. That's a huge dev up. But, yeah, I think we did a really good job. We're taking on an 82 overall Chargers team. I think the Rams probably could get back to the Super Bowl on their own in Sim, but at the same time, it's not a common thing to see. I just really hope win or lose, Stafford sticks around another year. Devontae, as much as I love him, he could go. He could go. We got Cooper. That's fine. But Stafford, yeah, would be lost. But here it is, going against the Chargers. End of the game. Chargers with huge drives, 2 of them, 13-7, 13-14. We bounce back very quickly, but this is a close game, man. It's a really close game. They're giving us the fight of our life as we're now down by a lot. Fourth quarter, picked off. You got to score here, guys. Like this is the play. This is the moment in the game where you have been given an opportunity. Kyron Williams, it's tough. Wow. This guy's insane. What a catch. Stafford having his worst game of the playoffs so far. Come on, offense. Get in the end zone. There you go. 20. Did he miss? Okay, he got penalty. Fine. He kicked it anyways. 4-4 after the stop. I mean, there's a realm here where you get a touchdown so quickly that you actually win the game before overtime. 3 minutes left. That's not a realm I want to live in. 3rd-5. This is the moment. This is like the game right here. I mean, mid-blitz has been mid, right? It's not been good for us. Herbert's a guy with a lot of throw power. He can hit any throw last second. But it's like the only blitz I know that has a chance to nearly get in instantly. And I think with that, you have no choice but to run it. We're bringing the whole squad. We're actually drop him. I seen that there was no running back blocking. Byron Young gets there. Last game, we really clutched up. But we've been susceptible to the choke, so be careful. That is crazy coverage. I mean, there is like 4 quarterbacks in the entire game that hit that throw. I can't believe he baited us that hard. Is that Devontae? Oh, look at Devontae go! What a juke move. That is just the type of move he does. Clock's not our enemy. It's theirs. So I'm not really too worried about calling timeouts. Oh, there goes Kyron. Not the fastest man in the world. I have seen him do this kind of stuff in the game, though. It is crazy how good he is at breaking tackles and making people miss. This is a chip shot field goal. We set it up nicely. They'll have about 6 seconds. Down 28-14. Team comes back 28-14. 28 all, and then potentially here the field goal. We should play it smart, but I don't even mind. Even if we had to take a penalty, I can handle it. Actually, I lied. I lied. Never mind. Call timeout. It's too much pressure. I don't need this. Chip shot field goal is a chip shot. Almost a penalty that would have given us a first down. I mean, they probably could have called that as late landing in the zone for the kicker. And I know Herbert's got a big arm, but you do not want to lose a Super Bowl on a kickoff. If you lose it on a Hail Mary, okay, fair enough. It is what it is. Now, here's a good question for you. I always ask some random question. If you're a defensive coordinator, would you tell your guys to cheat as much as they can? Because if we're up by 7, they maybe do it. But up by only 3, which officiating group is going to be calling pass interference here? I don't think it's many. Just get out of the way. Nice defense there by Kobe Durant, of all people. As the Rams in year 1 have won a Super Bowl. Again, don't tune out. Do not change the channel. We're at minimum doing 2 more seasons, but we might do a 4th and 5th. Because, again, I didn't expect this to be a hard rebuild on the 1st or even 2nd year. It's just what will happen a couple years down the line will we lose the big names. Like, losing Stafford alone may completely just ruin this team. We might not have a single playoff berth for the rest of this rebuild, which I'm curious to see it, and hopefully you are as well. Stafford this is a perfect time to retire, in my opinion, right? Devontae looks like he's going to retire. Stafford is one of the guys, potentially retiring here. Those 2 guys going, it'd be the perfect time, right? But, you never know, because, if you can convince Devontae to stick around another year, you keep everyone, right? We afforded everyone, pretty much, I'm pretty sure. Maybe one guy we lose, like Avila. And no one else is old enough to retire. Like, everyone else is young as hell, so really, it's if you can just convince Devontae to come back one more season on whatever contract we want to offer him, yeah, we've got a chance to run it back. Back-to-back, 3-peat maybe. I think we did a year ago, was it 2 years ago? The Rams weren't in as good of a situation as they are now. And maybe it was more than that. I don't know, dude. Time flies by for me. Herbert, 3 picks. Yikes. And we just did not expect to make a playoff berth early on, let alone a Super Bowl. And we won like 2 or 3 in a row right out the gate. So could we be seeing deja vu here? We'll see. Some of the names, that aren't really starters. Quentin Lake with a pick. The swat last second from Kobe Durant making plays. Missed a field goal from us. So, I mean, they should really be happy they were even as close as they were. Year 1 Super Bowl win. I mean, the only teams we have to rebuild left are these teams, these good teams. We have a couple of other ones, like I think Panthers we have. Texans are a good team, but that's another team, I guess. Texans we haven't done in a while. But, yeah, it's just these teams. So, we got to do the good rebuilds. There's fans of every team. So, obviously, you have to do it. But let's go on, see if Stafford retires, or if he sticks around one more year. If he retires, we're going to be scrambling, unfortunately. We're going to be scrambling for a new QB, and I don't know if we're going to have an answer. Stafford, please. I will make the money to sign you. Let's take a look. Wait, he's here? Rodgers is gone. There goes my hero. We also have Davante Adams. We got to try to find a way, I think. I think we have no choice but to find a way. A pretty significant drop, right? He dropped from 99 to, 93? It's kind of tough. Davante Adams drops to an 87. Again, I would keep him. I'd probably put him in the slot, though, because, he's just that route-running guru. David Njoku, I think, is going to be gone, though. Not that we even have a choice. I think we just broke and can't afford him. But, yeah, let's make this happen. Let's make our dreams come true. So, Jared Verse, 50-year option. I think you just pay him long-term. Stafford's money is a lot lower now. I knew it was worth waiting. We'll do a 1-year 62 just for the things he's done for us. Give him an extra $2 million, even though he doesn't really need it. He would have definitely just taken what we offered. I will say Davante is more money than I thought he was going to be, but again, we talked about it. If you can convince him to run it back, which Stafford seemed to have done, you do it, right? I even think maybe you run it back with Avila. You just guarantee what you had is good. Oh, never mind. What you had is in place. Not going to happen here. Definitely not doing that. David Njoku, as much as I like him, I don't think he's worth $10 million per year. He had a good season. He was clutch. Oh, damn, Ethan. What are you doing, buddy? You're supposed to be on the team long term. Why don't you say something? We might be drafting QB this year, though, just to have ourselves an option. McLaughlin was okay, but he was missing too many kicks for me. I'll just plug and play a new guy or draft someone. $9 million. Tyreek Hill, Rashee Rice, Elton Jenkins. Elton Jenkins could be an interesting one. We need a center after all. I'd prefer Ryan Kelly because he's a superstar and he's a new name to us. We get him every once in a while, but nowhere near as much as Elton. And then the rest, couple of linemen. There's some decent free agents here. Not bad, but we really don't need them other than maybe a center. Can Puka take a restructure? He can. I'd prefer not to, though. We get a 3rd and a 5th off of the Jets, who have a pretty good draft pick. I think that's honestly too much. Quentin Lake's at least only 28, but that's fine by me. I'm not going to complain. We get an extra draft pick or two. All right, here we are in the draft, pick 32. Obviously, we just won the damn Super Bowl. Have the real class, just because I didn't know how the season was going to go. I thought maybe there's a chance he missed the playoffs. Maybe if we do make it, we could lose right away. That's not what happened. I will say, I don't know if I would see us as a first-round drafting team for someone like Lenora Sellers, but the ceiling is there, right? The ceiling is high. I'd be interested, but we could also just wait till next year. So 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, which is not crazy. He is good. Was he top 5 good or no? If he's not top 5 good, which I don't think he was, I don't want him then. Yeah, we'll keep going. Maybe he falls a little bit, but yeah, no way. But I keep going until either Green or Sammy Brown goes. So far... And there goes Green. So we're definitely trading up to the Giants for Sammy. I really wanted the tight end, but not going to happen. This is actually kind of a theft at this point. We're saving everything. I would prefer to keep the 2nd-round pick, but I understand. Ooh. That actually went off way better than I thought. We had 2 5th-round picks because of the trade. Of all the years to keep a 5th-round pick, it would be the future. And there you go. We trade Cop a 1st, 3rd, 5th for pick number 21. Which is a massive steal. Oh. Yeah, there's just no way he's going to go that freaking late. Ah, man. I wanted to do it, but I cannot do it. I just simply cannot do it. Ryan Williams is still there, too, which it's realistic. It's 21, and it's not like he's expected to go, like, top 5 automatically. But I think Sammy Brown is a bigger need, and he's a freak. So Sammy Brown's going to be the choice. True talent 7. Got to be hidden. Insane athlete. I mean, that's a great pick. He's automatic starter. And it looks like we made the right call because Mike Matthews is there at 32 in the second round. I really like him, so I'm going to bring him in. 32 true talent, normal development trade, unfortunately. You know, we got ourselves another Omar Cooper, and we know how that went. Problem is, not going to develop as quick as him because we are not going to be starting him. Devontae's in the slot. Omar at the number 2 spot, I think, is going to be the way we roll things here. A couple of tight ends. They're not the most athletic guys, but one of them is just going to have to start. Haas is going to be the only guy that actually is truly athletic. Again, you don't need to be, but for me personally, that's just what I gravitate towards, especially at tight end. You know, in real life, it's kind of up to you. You do want the hybrid. That's kind of the way the NFL is going. But yeah, if you can get a guy that's insane at blocking and he's okay at peeling out and, you know, receiving the ball, that's all right. It's okay. Just not really what I'm looking for. I want your Tucker Krabs, your George Kittles, even your Colston Lovelands. I mean, all these new age tight ends, I like them. Really, your slot tight end, if you will, but they can block a little bit. Sellers falls to the late 3rd. I'm going to look around, but Sellers could be my guy. Yeah, I mean, tight end will sit around for a bit, right? Let's go Lenore Sellers. Maybe he's a 68 overall hidden if we're lucky. True talent 163. And he is hidden. He might be around that 68 overall as well. This is a project if I've ever seen it. We'll have to see what we want to do with that. We'll have to see how that goes for us. We'll go to the 6th round, as I think one of the tight ends should still be there. They're UDFAs after all, so I'd be kind of disappointed if we didn't. Again, no O-line picks, but that's fine because I believe we got Ellen Jenkins. I didn't actually check, but I'm pretty sure we did. Kind of debating it, though, because Lawson Lucky looks like the better pure receiver, but he is a little bit on the slower side compared to the other guys. 4.73 isn't the worst in the world. This team is kind of gravitated towards those slower tight ends. I don't love the size either, though. Look at that size and speed. I might as well just go with Haas. This is tough. I like the athlete in this, man. Preferably, I'd have both of them. I wonder if we can actually pull that off. They're a team with 2 picks. Dolphins. Let's try to get both picks. I want both. Give me both. Whoever's better wins. We basically just give them a new lineman, and we swap draft picks, which, that's not my problem, okay? It's not my problem. Could go running back as well, but I want a Lawson Lucky, first and foremost. 152 true. He's hidden, Dev. Okay, it's going to be hard to beat Haas. Honestly, I don't even know if I want Haas anymore, because that's good enough for me, to be honest with you. But yeah, well, we need the depth anyways, and tight end's really expensive. So Haas, the speedier option, is worse, but normal depth. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we weren't wrong. We weren't wrong with Lucky. Problem is we did not get lucky with our second tight end, but hey, we'll take the depth. He's probably only a 66 overall, but at least we have a hidden starter. That's all I can really ask for. Draft to recap. Overall, 78. Okay, so definitely worth the trade up. No questions asked. Sammy Brown will sit at that will spot. He's going to be the starter. And straight up, that is our starting linebacker for sure. As he's just got a way higher ceiling than Spates. I'm sorry, Spates. I almost put him at cornerback. I want to change it to 50. Dev, superstar. What a pick. What a draft pick. Ryan Williams is great. Really great. But I just don't think wide receiver is that big of a need. I mean, right now, we were drafting for wide receiver 3. Technically 4 for right now with Devontae there. But good release. You know, a little bit of a deep threat guy. Sellers. Forgot we got Lenore Sellers. Definitely a raw player, but put him on the practice squad. Well, not practice squad, but the training practice focus, whatever the hell they call it. Yeah, he could develop. He could be our guy. I mean, he kind of has to for right now. I mean, he's not the same type of guy as Stafford, but he's got that rocket arm, so I think that could work out. Both tight ends actually higher over than I would have thought, especially the second one. Lucky, not bad. Not bad at all. Not the fastest guy in the world, but hidden development trait works for me. Definitely a bit of a project as well, but that's okay. You got really good talent around you. You don't need to be the greatest tight end in the world. We've got the receiving talent. We got the running back. Got a smart quarterback. That's all that matters. And then here's Haas in case you wanted to see him. I mean, you could definitely develop him. He's semi-fast. And even though we want Sellers to be great, if Stafford wants to run it back another year after this, hey, we can run the whole damn thing with Stafford. So +2 for him, even though, again, it's probably a waste not giving it to Sellers, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, here's the team for season number 2. Stafford's a 95. Cooper jumps to an 88. Really good set of upgrades for this young man. Look at him go. Look at him go. 20 upgrade points. They're all pretty significant. Looking at the defensive side of the ball now, we have some talent. Sammy Brown, future of the position. Oh, Landman. When did he go to Superstar? Was it this year? Defensive Player of the Week of the Super Bowl. That was clutch. We'll take that for sure. That's a massive one. Like, really massive. I mean, how old is he? 27? 28. Oh, that's... Oh. That could be the difference between having to get a new linebacker or not throughout this thing. Actually messed up, by the way. Meant to, do the training camp on Tam Taylor-Britt. Ended up going Kinchins. Either way, I think the team looks fine. All right, contracts. Jared Verse, I mean, this is a no-brainer, right? We talked about, hey, that money might be exactly what he's asking for. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Let's do a 4-year 116. Glad to do it. That's not bad for today's market. Kinchins, he's really good. He's a really good player. Again, another guy that we're going to take advantage of here. Pause, I say. Contractually take advantage of him. Way better than any other way we could potentially do that. All of a sudden, we win a Super Bowl, and everyone's like, wait a minute. I do want to stay. I will say, Braden Fisk, I think DT is going to be the thing we focus on. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. You could have a 20-sack season. I'm done with him. I'm sorry. It's just we can't do it. All right? Devontae is 100% gone. Ellen Jenkins, maybe we'll keep. Alaric, maybe. Alaric's interesting. He is interesting. Okay, no, he's not. He's gone. Everyone gives him a lot of sacks at tackle, but yeah, I can do better than that. If he's at least playing well, okay, I can make an argument. But yeah, Stafford, if he sticks around, hey, we'll keep the door open. All right, so our conference, very weak. Our division, extremely weak. We are in the playoffs at 10-6. However, crazy enough, if we win this game, there is a route to the number 1 seed. Every top-seeded team in their division is 10-6. So if we win this game, we are 11-6, and we could actually have the bye week, which is insane to think. But let's see it. Cardinals, they're not really playing for much. I mean, maybe a playoff spot, actually, at 8-8. Maybe, perhaps. 13-3. Halftime, 16-3. Defense playing well. Gave up a touchdown there, though. 16-10. Offense just needs to put up anything, and they win the game. And they're not going to. Wow, this offense, one of the greatest ever assembled. Apparently not. Go routes. Wait, the tight end burned? Holy crap, of all the people. That was not on my bingo card. Oh, my God. What a guy. That's impressive. We will be kicking the game-winning field goal here with 3 seconds remaining. We've done this time and time again, this rebuild so far, and there it is, 19-17. Cardinals, they unfortunately lose to us, which means we have a chance at the first-round bye. Thank you very much, Arizona. We appreciate you. We appreciate your help. Both quarterbacks, not great. Ironically enough, Stafford worse than Kyler Murray. Who would have thought? Devontae, Denzel Boston was good. Marvin Harrison. I mean, we really did not play well at all. I mean, there's like all 3 levels. Maybe not all 3, but the offense and defense was not amazing. Defense was okay, but not amazing. All right, let's see it. Do we have the bye week or not? Probably not, right? The odds are semi-low. Semi-low. Let's find out. And we did not, unfortunately. What seed were we? We were the number 2 with the Lions being the number 1. Damn it. Well, that was all for nothing. Either way, let's take a look at the season schedule. For a moment there, I didn't think we were even going to make the playoffs. We were kind of struggling. We were like 1 win over 500 for most of the year. Stafford picks are a little higher than I would have liked, but they're still fine. Touchdowns, good. Would have loved to see that higher, too. Kyron, huge drop-off there. Cooper still killing. Adams, solid. Nakua, not as good. I'm really shocked that Devontae is still doing what he's doing. He's got the least amount of snaps. Nakua has more than Cooper. Cooper's just making the most of his opportunities. Lucky, let's actually take a look at his overall. Wow, 81. Again, start your damn rookies. Alaric gave up 21 sacks this year. That is insane. 21-21. Byron Young, 14.5. Great. Dev up, please. I'm begging. Verse, 12.5. Great. Turner at 7's fine. Fisk at 5 is not bad. Picks. Abney with 4. Dev up. I'm begging. Kicking, not bad at all. Punting, pretty good. Definitely good. I'm going to keep a lot of those guys that, we maybe let go, like Bates and whatnot, but we're going to keep them. MVP goes to Josh Allen. Thank God it's not Joe Burrow. That's all I ask. Oh, what was that? What was that? Number 2 for Coop. That sucks. No rookie awards. Brown at number 3. And it does not appear that we're going to have a single rookie award, unfortunately, but either way, taking on the Saints, 90 overall to their 84. I mean, am I crazy, or are we just getting, like, the cupcakeiest runs of all time? Like, there's really no powerhouse in the NFL as of 2025, right? Like, anyone, like, the door is open. The door is so open. 14-6, looking good at halftime. Huge touchdown before half. That might seal it. And you can see here, we're only up by 8. That touchdown was massive. 8-point game, and with that field goal, that will put it away, and then the touchdown to go with it. It was closer than the score says. I know we were up by, like, 2 possessions most of the game, but all it took was one stop in an inopportune time for us, and the Saints win that game potentially. Tyler Shuck, not amazing, but also not terrible. Stafford was great. Running was pretty bad from both sides. Olave, Cooper, both really good games there. Sacks, 2 for Brzee, 2 for McDonald. Dude, our pass rush got to step it up. Picks, Abney, he's been just a pick machine this season. And we're moving on to the divisional round. I'd also love to see what Lenoris Sellers is looking like. Because he was backup all year, but even as a backup, you get a decent bit. Of course, we have the Packers, the team who actually had to beat the championship round to get to the Super Bowl, so a little bit of a drop-off from them. There's no way the Rams are just going to get a reputation of winning multiple Super Bowls in a row on the channel, right? Like, there's no way they get the reputation of rebuild goats, as we're not looking too good this time. 17-10, 20-10. That could be it. Offense got to step it up. They want to win this game. There it is. Down by 3. 10 minutes left. Defense gets the stop. Looking pretty good. They're driving down on their own. They get the touchdown. Up by 4. 4 minutes left. 4th and 11. They punt it. Stay on the field. You win the game. And wow. Green Bay chokes it in the playoffs. I don't know. I've never seen that. Never seen that happen to them before. That's insane. That is a tough one for them. I don't know how they're going to deal with it. I don't think, that's just tough for any team to deal with, especially one that's just, I don't know. They've never seen it. Looking at the pass rush, a lot of halves there, so we're moving players around. We're bringing pressure from all angles. Batten down the hatches. You just don't know where we're coming from. And all of a sudden, we're just getting a bunch of XP for our guys. It's cool. I don't really care. Really wish you could remove all that stuff. It's so stupid having like a profile level just on your screen, especially when you're like in the playoffs or you're celebrating a win. It's like, hey, you want to be reminded about your level? Like, no one is playing Ultimate Team here. Relax. Ironically enough, I might actually, for members, do like an Ultimate Team video, because I keep seeing like, here's a new pack. Here's another pack. There's another pack for you. I want to see what the hell this is all about. And maybe it makes for a fun video. I don't know. There's got to be some of you guys that play Ultimate Team and franchise, right? That's what I used to be. I used to play both. And then I wisened up and realized how much of a time sink it is. I can't do that. Like, I play games like Call of Duty or like Ark Raiders, where it's like, I'm already thinking about, is this even worth my time? Like, when's if this dies in like a year and a half? Ultimate Team dies every 9 months. I can't do that anymore. I can't invest in something like that. I can't do it. As Detroit, ironically enough, a team that this team kind of knows because of Stafford. Oh, my Lord. They've choked. Is trying to make the comeback, and I think they're going to do it. 3rd and 8, got to get the stop. Oh, my God. Just let them have it. All right, we've been in this situations before as well. We are yapping about crap, literal, and they're making comebacks while we're doing that. Devontae, there's no way. There's no way the oldest man on the receiving unit, as Stafford is killing it, by the way, is the one that gets open. The only one that gets open, mind you. I really thought Lucky was going to get open. That one time he really impressed me. Oh, my Lord. Oh, it's a little... Oh, it works! I don't know what I was saying, but it works! I sounded like an elderly man being electrocuted, but it doesn't matter. It's I mean, not a touchdown, but we're inching closer. Kyron, are you maybe the slowest person alive? I think so. This, for a normal running back, should be to the 8-yard line. It's a little bit of a bad throw, I'll admit, but oh my God. Slow coming out of it, slow catching it, slow everything. Kyron, please make up for it. Okay, fastest man alive. I've never seen Lightning in human form before until I seen Kyron Williams. Wow, what a play. What a play, what a play. 6 touchdowns for Matthew Stafford. If he wasn't already a Hall of Famer, he definitely would be getting close with some of these performances. Looking at the numbers, though, the 2 quarterbacks combined for 800 yards and 9 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. The running backs are like, what did I do? Can I please have a chance next time? Gibbs, not a great game, but look at that. 5 broken tackles, pretty insane. Cooper, I mean, we gave him a play, but it wasn't even that big of one. It was like a 30-yarder, maybe? He did the rest of it all on his own. What a damn game from him. Sacks verse was great. We had a couple of other guys come along. Again, a lot of halves, which is nice. They missed a field goal. Damn. Unlucky. Like, do I have like 100 packs over there on Ultimate Team, or do I have to like claim these? Like, what? Why do they keep telling me I have packs? I'm not playing it. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting back into it. All right. Chargers again. All right. This is exactly what the NFL needs and wants. Multiple repeats, Super Bowl matchups. Just, we love that. We loved seeing that. Looking at the team, though, Omar Cooper, he has been impressive. He has been really good for us. And I, personally, am a big fan of it. All right, Davante Adams is going to be gone, and we have a better replacement than him already, at least in terms of what this team's seen. I mean, Davante in his prime was insane. 73 Sellers, it's 4 overalls, maybe 5 by the end of it. Who knows? Defensively, any dev-ups for the rest of the guys? I don't think so, unfortunately. It's okay. It's okay. Also, we're probably losing Cam Taylor-Britt, in case you wanted to know. He said no to a 2-year 30, and I'm not giving him any more. And here we are in the Super Bowl. Seen this team before. I don't want them to have revenge, but in the same part, it'd be kind of a cool trilogy if we lost to them here and then faced them again next season. Although we'll say if Stafford's gone, I don't think we're going to be doing a whole lot of that, as we're getting cooked right now. Be careful what you semi-wish for. 24-6. 31-6. All right. Come on. There you go. Okay. This is a crazy comeback, but you know what? I'm damn willing to do it. This crossplay, I really like this. It's a little hit or miss, I'll admit, but it's fine. I mean, that is a great read. I really wish Puka Nacua had a little bit better of kind of a future-proofing there, because he could have really set one free there. Would have been a touchdown if he would have just got the lead. A little bit of a force. Damn it! Never mind. All right. I don't know why I thought I could just force that in. It's Davante. That's not good. That is not a good... Defense doesn't even really make the stop anyways. Well, oh wow. Okay, 34-13, we got cooked. All right. Maybe it will be a 3-year rebuild, because if we play the Chargers again, and then especially if we win it, I mean, that's like a storybook ending. What happened? It must have been a fumble, because we definitely turned the ball over again. Their backup running back was better than our starter. Holy crap, we suck. Puka Nacua is amazing. Everyone else on the entire roster is garbage. Every single one of you, especially the defense. Especially the defense. The punt, not even the punter was good. Dude, we had no good performers besides Puka Nacua. All right, here, Stafford. Hear me out. I appreciate you being around. I am glad that you helped us win another Super Bowl. But at the same time, you're kind of ruining my rebuild here a little bit. I was expecting a bit more of a struggle. Not 2 Super Bowl runs in a row. So if you don't mind, get your ass at home and spend time with your family. All right? I'm sick of it. Let's take a look at what he's got going on here. Is he retired? He has not retired. Dude. Brother. Do you not know what happened to Tom Brady? I think it's a little bit of a different situation, but still it is a situation nonetheless. Apparently Matthew Stafford is not a family man. That's not true at all, but he's still playing football, let me tell you that much. 89 overall, potentially. I mean, what, 91 technically he'll be? Am I crazy to have thought he would have retired by now? I guess he stays forever. Cool. All right, so there's that. That's, I suppose, going to re-signing. We got to keep him. So much for my Lenoris sellers. Damn it! Why would you do this? Now he wants a contract in line with what I offered him. I hate this guy. I hate him. Of course, you got to be careful with this guy, this Stafford fella. Don't have to tag him. That would be devastation. $40 million. Ellen Jenkins obviously sticking around. $23 million. We could still pay Cam Taylor, but probably in free agency. Alaric has given up almost 40 sacks in 2 years. I am not re-signing you. I am sorry. Blake Corum's not bad, but he's already 27. We're going to need a new running back soon. That might be something we look at in the draft. I scouted a few QBs just in case. At this point, I think Stafford may be in the NFL longer than I will be alive. I'm giving myself a few years before something catastrophic happens. We only have $20 million. We could use a corner, but we don't need one. I think Damani Jackson's fine. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for the money concerns of the team, we kind of need Stafford to retire in that aspect as well, as we're not super rich. And again, the restructuring of Puka Nacua is going to come back and haunt us sooner or later. Don't know when. I don't know why. I do actually know why. Bullard, Superstar Dev, he's been doing pretty well in Sim lately. I hope he does that in the real world. As we get Cam Taylor-Britt on a 1-year 15, that's basically half of what we offered him. You know, we offered him a 2-year 30, but we offered more guarantees. I'm glad he didn't take it because I actually need it now, and the Steelers have Gibbs. Cool. So we not only beat the Lions to go to the Super Bowl, we crushed their spirits in the process. That's what I'm talking about. Right, we're in the draft pick 31. We really need a DT, and let me tell you, there is quite the DT here. This is probably a generational player. The question is, can we get all the way to number 1? They can't afford it. Okay, that's a great start. I'm sure this won't cost the value that we're bringing by having to take on 2 players, especially if one's a QB. Okay, well, yeah, none of these trades are even coming close, by the way, and there he goes. Let's go to 31, see what we got. All right, still have a quarterback. Flannery, interesting, not bad. I'm chilling. I think I'm fine. I guess I take Kendrick Stevens. I think that's the best value here. 28 true talent. I do get normal dev vibes, though. Ooh, but I'm wrong. Okay, worth it. I was thinking 76 overall, normal dev, which I'm okay with, you know, especially for someone that's learning, but nope, don't have to worry about that. Also had running back. I forgot about that. BJ Newberry. Relax at the name. Probably be somebody we take in the 3rd round, perhaps. Late 3rd round. With this pick, though, do we take the DT? Because you just never know when they're going to go. I really wish we had a UDFA type there that would stick around. A. Finesse Garfield, 31 reps. 4.9 40 time. Then you have Dawson, who's pretty much the same guy. I do like the safety as well. Esteban DeMarco looks crazy good. We don't need a safety, but we could use a backup. Let's go Esteban DeMarco. Get a backup in there. True talent, 39. Dev, hit in. Actually, really good draft pick then. Cutting it close there. Jackson Dawson. I think the other DT was better, but they're both the same true talent. 70 true talent. Another hidden. Okay, he's a little weak, to be fair, but what a draft pick. Was there another position we wanted? I mean, we need O-line, but they're all UDFAs, so we should be able to just go to the next round and take them. Oh, the running back. I forgot. Nice. Newberry. Maybe we get lucky. 58 true talent. Looking good. Another hidden. And this guy's really good. 94 speed, 93 change of direction. That one surprised me a little bit. Especially at running back. We needed that so bad. I'm going to go Cunningham. I think we can get both, but still. Cunningham, true talent, 68. Another hidden. Now, these are the guys I would expect. Oh, no, we don't have any other picks. Gonna take this damn running back off them. This is the trade we made. And with that, what the hell just even happened? We're going to be taking Darren Thompson. 90 true talent, hidden dev. I guess you couldn't go wrong with either. We got all hidden devs in that one. Nice. I mean, again, the CPU is so easy. Like, it's crazy because you guys always tell me, like, hey, look at his player profile. You'll know exactly what their dev is. It's like, I don't need that. It's already so damn easy as is. I like to have the slight ever bit chance to fail at scouting, which is so hard to do in the last several Maddens. But here's Kendrick Stevens, the cornerback, or a safety. Definitely not the safety. We just dropped a safety we don't need as is. But Kendrick, future corner 3/2. But right now, Cam Taylor-Britt's the starter again. Star dev for Kendrick, not bad. Then we look at DeMarco, 74 overall. The guy was fast. The guy's a really good player. Let's take a look at his dev. He'll be the backup safety for both spots. I really like that draft pick for us, actually. And he is star development trade as well. Again, Hidden's not the... I mean, I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to say, like, it's not the strongest thing, but it is. It is. It's just like, Hidden is very common. It's just a lot of them are going to be star. But that's good. That's good enough for me. Star is all you really need. Everything else is just extra. Have a 90 available. 93, good enough. Now that I think about it, that means somebody's wearing 99. Interesting. Newbury, again, this guy would be automatically star development trade. There's no way he's higher than star. If you're lucky enough to even get Hidden on your running back later rounds, it's always star, which we'll take. Again, I'll take that every day of the week. If this guard is tall, maybe he's left tackle. He's 6'3". Well, that is undoubtedly a center. So Ellen Jenkins is our left tackle. We're going to keep bandaging this left tackle position going forward, it seems. Although this could be the last season coming up here, because again, we won the Super Bowl in year one. We usually do 2 seasons after. I just want to see what the team looks like without Stafford, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. Also, before we hop out of here, I think we're negative money. Hop out of the draft recap. We do need to see the DT, who was, in fact, a very good player. Jordan Dawson. Was that the same name as the guy we drafted? Am I crazy? I swear it is. Dev, star? X Factor, damn, he is goated. Sometimes you see those guys super high overall, but they're still only star dev. Is our guy named Jordan Dawson as well? Jackson Dawson, okay. All right, here's the team for year number 3. Stafford's still here. He's an 91 overall. He went from an 89. Definitely looks worse than he used to, but still really, really, really good. 40 years old. I really thought he would have been retired by now. I will say, I wonder if they added or changed something in the game, because Rodgers usually sticks around another season when earlier in the game, year-wise, cycle-wise, he would retire like every single time right away from me. Looking at the defense, though, looking good, looking good. See if we can't get back to the playoffs, maybe win a Super Bowl again. $152 million. Landman, yes. Kyron, I think. I'd love to do a 2-year instead of a 3. Britt, I don't know. Stewart, no. Byron, probably. Dotson, possibly. Stafford, I don't know if he'll be here. And maybe Jenkins, but how much is he asking for? 1 year, 23 now. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, Landman, that's pretty easy to accomplish. Byron will do a 2-year 60-something. 2-year 66, not bad. And Dotson will do a 1-year deal on. We've seen these guys retire 32 before, so let's not risk it. I would, again, like to do a 2-year deal here for Kyron. I don't want to do higher because he's going to start regressing. We'll see if we can pull that off, because he's already pushing it at 28. $72 million. Yeah, we got enough for Stafford, so we just pay Kyron, and then we'll see if Stafford's around to pay him too. And here we are in the playoffs. 12-5. Not good enough for bye week. Still, the number 1 seed goes elsewhere, as we're the number 2 seed yet again. Looking at the numbers early on, not the best, but really, really good that second half of the season. Let's take a look at the numbers. Stafford still playing at a crazy level. Could be MVP even. Kyron was great again. Gave him a 2-year 28. A little expensive, but worth it. In the end, Mike Matthews looks great. Puka Nacua and Omar Cooper, though, a little down of a year for them. And Lucky still can't get touchdowns to save his life. Left tackle, still better than last year at least. And then pass rush, Jared Verse, 21 sacks. Byron Young with 11, Turner with 5.5, 5 for Sammy, 4 for Spates, 4 for Dawson. Not a whole lot of interceptions. Kicking was really good. Punting was solid. No touchdowns on either side of the return game. MVP? Damn, really? Number 4 with a 37-2 touchdown-to-pick ratio. That's actually wild. It really is. Jared Verse, Defensive Player of the Year, though. That's all I could ask for. Best QB goes to Stafford. Almost. Number 2. Best wide receiver, Mike Matthews. Jared Verse wins best D-line. Best kicker goes to Bates. Here it is, taking on the Chicago Bears. 91 to their 87. We've had a lot of success in this rebuild, if you will. All right, going to the end of the game. 0-all, both teams at the moment. Kind of what that means. 3-7. Bears losing by 7, now losing by 14. Looking pretty good here at halftime. Up 20-3, 23-3. Fourth quarter, 23-10. The Bears scored a touchdown. They are not out of it, and that will put them out of it. Defense had a really good performance here. As we're moving on the divisional round again. 3 straight seasons. Honestly, if we win a Super Bowl here, maybe that is the rebuild. I don't know. Stafford looks like he's never going to retire, although he didn't play well there. Maybe he will. Looking at Nakua, pretty good. Matthews, pretty good. Gutierrez didn't really have much going on pass rush-wise. They had a pick. We didn't. We missed a field goal, as we always do. But we move on. We win the game. Who are we taking on this time? We are taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Had to beat them once. Is this a good omen? I don't know. Maybe. Also, I don't know if there's a good omen. Is there? I guess... I don't know. Is it just one of those oxymorons where people say bad omen? Or is omen really just a premonition? I don't freaking know, dude. I'm just yapping. Oh, it is good or evil. Okay. Okay. I see me with the vocabulary. End of the game. Falcons, I think, left to right. Didn't do anything. We didn't do anything after. They got a touchdown. Our offense doesn't look as good as it used to be. I got to be honest. Stafford could be on his final season here. 6-10. I mean, the defense is trying, but offense got to do something, man. You got to put up some points here, offense. I mean, even last game... Oh, my Lord. I think we had... You have to go for this. I'm about to say, even last game, you could tell that our offense was kind of struggling a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, we got 23 points, but most of that was, like, right at the beginning of the game. I don't know if I like this. No free play. What a play. Unbelievable. Great throw by Stafford. Omar Cooper rounds the corner. We finally get that touchdown on 4th and 9. They played way too far down, and one-on-ones across the board. We got a little bit of speed on the team, and definitely a lot of talent. Picked off! Oh, my God. How are we going back so far? Come on, Stafford. We got the interception to potentially win the game, and now, like, we've lost. Like, there's really not much more to say about it. We've lost the game. There's no way. No, let him have it. Thank you. Like, guys, let's use our brains. Let's have a chance here. Man, Kyron's not the fastest, but that was worth it, I think. Gonna have to hurry up to the line, though. We really need this to be a big play. Stafford under center here. Catch it. Nice. Of course, we now need to look a little bit deeper if we're keeping it in the inside of the field, or we look to the outside with guys like Nakua, which they're all over this. Stay where you're at. What a play! Patience pays off to the 15. They only brought 3, gave us all day to make a decision. Kind of like the outside here, and then lucky if he gets free. Should have taken him. It's all right. You know, we got no time anyways, so you might as well get a little closer on the final play of the game. Are we built like that? Are we built like that? Let's see it. Please. He didn't even go for it. It was on the money. No. It was on the money, and he just fell asleep. Kyron, what are you doing? Oh, my God. That would have been one of the craziest plays we've had. I can't believe he sold us. Oh, my. Kyron, no. That needs to be caught, simply put. That is on the money. It's away from the defender. And he just doesn't react. And it wouldn't let me go for it. I mean, it's there. It's there. Oh, well, what can you do? What can you do? Stafford, I mean, similar game. Similar game. Just didn't have any support from the team, especially the run game. It's a tough one. Damn, 4 sacks allowed by Proctor. That's crazy work. That speedy finesse rusher. Definitely going to get the best of the bigger guy. But I suppose time to find out. Is Stafford staying or going? At this point, I don't know what to think. I don't know if he'll ever go. Apparently, we're broke as hell. I think our money will return, though. If not, then Stafford might just be gone because we can't afford him. Stafford's actually such a good quarterback in the game, though. I mean, in real life, obviously, too. But in game, I don't really think a pocket passer could be that guy. But, damn, I can use him. I think he's fine. Chargers. Oh, no, the Chargers. It would have been perfect. Oh, that's painful. Let's take a look at the retirements. Let's see if he goes. And he does. Oh, it would have been the perfect finish to the rebuild, my guy. Oh, my God, Kyron, why? Why did you Sellers? Sellers going to be our new quarterback for now. A little bit of a regression from Kyron. The awareness, the brain regressed during the Super Bowl, unfortunately. Anyone else defensively? Everyone looking good. I think everyone already had their dev. Maybe Verse was an X Factor, actually. He wasn't. Nice, nice. I'm so used to seeing him as an X Factor. It's hard for me to remember sometimes, you know, when we're actually doing these rebuilds, like, is our version of them X Factor, you know? But yeah, that would have been the perfect end to the rebuild. We would have faced the Chargers again. If we would have won, we would have won 2 out of 3 against them. Have the tiebreaker. Stafford goes out in the sunset. Instead, we're doing a 4th season. Will we do a 5th? We'll see. If we miss the playoffs, honestly, we're probably just going to do 5 seasons. I don't really think it matters whether we make or miss. 5th-year option for Abney. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're definitely doing a 5th year for Proctor. But Abney, I think we'll just sign him long-term. Cam Taylor-Britt, we could afford for a year. So, I mean, there's probably not a reason not to. Nah, we'll get Kendricks going. I want to get him developed. And then Mr. Elton Jenkins, I'll pay it. I'll pay it. We got money. It's a 1-year deal. I'm willing to pay 1-year deals most of the time. Again, unless it hinders the development of a different player. We'll see, because our draft pick is not the worst it's ever been, and a lot of teams already have QB, so if there's a really good QB, we might as well go for him. Wow, Abdul Carter's a free agent. That's crazy work. Linderbaum, I mean, that would be an improvement. How many years is it? 2-year? I mean, we can afford it. Can we? I actually don't know if we can afford that, because we got some players coming up here. Future me can deal with it. Future me. It's a pretty good free agents here. I don't know if we're even going to get him, but let's see. We do not. Probably for the best. All right, we have pick 28, and there is a solid quarterback. Now, there's 2 solid ones. Schwartz is not bad either, but Riddick is a top 5. This guy could be something special. We're talking 77+ overall. The problem is he's top 5. So, Cowboys, Ravens, Buccaneers, Jets. How many of those teams need a QB? Cowboys, they don't need one, but they could use one. I'm not going to 1. We tried that before. It did not work. The Buccaneers. Where are the Buccaneers, actually? Can I see who's where? Okay. I think the Ravens were number 2. They don't need a QB, but maybe they move on from Lamar. I love this game. I really do. Well, I sure hope it was worth it. I traded the entire future. A first and a second this year, a first next year, a first after that, the following year. Thompson and Barton to the Cowboys for pick 1 overall. He's a top 5 true talent quarterback. I don't know if he's generational, but he looks really, really good. Better than Sellers. We got to take him. Nick Riddick. That's not bad. Number 2 true talent. It's better than 5. In development rate, 95 throw. I mean, we basically just drafted another Stafford, no? We're having a classic Rams draft. We're trading the pick down as well. We're going to go for quantity. But wait, there's more. Here we go, trading again. Getting a little bit more for the future, which, I mean, we're going to need since we just traded away, like, all of our first-round picks. It would be interesting to see this in real life, though. Because you probably would see, like, okay, they went for a first pick overall, traded a lot of other stuff. They're gonna have to get depth, if you will. They're gonna have to back it up a little bit. Call it a day, you know. We gotta get some depth. Get extra draft picks. All right, now we should be able to start taking some players. Rasheem Parker was looking at this guy a little bit. Thought he would have been gone by now. Wasn't. 75 true talent. Hidden dev. He's actually really good. That guy might actually start. We might try again because Dawson's only a 76 overall. Let's try again at DT, perhaps. Who's this guy? Speedy Walton. I'm definitely taking him. That's a worth the pick for sure. Even as a special teamer, that's fine. Normal dev, 99 speed in the late 5th. Yeah, worth it. I think might take that running back now. It's a solid looking running back here. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy's like 76+ overall. Like, this guy looks really good. Great straight line speed, great strength, literally great. But A truck, A stiff arm, A carrying, A break tackle. This is 76 overall minimum, at least. Yeah, at least. Top 5 true talent. Hidden development trade even. I mean, he's not going to see the light of day for us, I don't imagine, but if and when you got to replace Kyron Williams, you got it right there. And now with all these UDFA types, especially at the offensive line position, we are going to trade up. You don't need to see these. These are all players that we're not gonna actually use, probably. Just back up. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. 81 overall. Maybe he is generational. Damn, okay. 18's kind of the hot new quarterback number, so we'll put him at 18. Dev? No! My generational title's out the window! That wide receiver's horrible, by the way, but Rasheem Parker, I think he's going to start. He looks like the other guy, but he's faster, he's stronger, and he's younger. So we're gonna start this guy. Really wish he was higher dev as well, but not going to happen. 90, sure, why not? Some of the 90s opened up, which is nice. And what else do we have? Walton, I do want to see him. Why not? 66 overall. Really good kick returner, though. I mean, that's not a bad draft pick for a 5th rounder. Clancy, though, 80 overall. Look at the trucking and stiff arm. I mean, he's ridiculous. This guy's so solid right out the gate. I didn't see what, like, height he was, but there's some Derrick Henry parallels, especially with the hair and freaking number. Of course, superstar dev as well. What height was he? I think he was 6'1", right? 5'11". Dude, that's so disappointing. Like, please, EA, I'm begging. Can we get some actual big running backs in the game? 224 is big, but not at 5'11", it's not. Like, I need to see 6'2", 235. I want to see a few of those here and there. I'm begging for it. That sus as hell. All right, here's the roster for season number 4. Brand new quarterback, Nick Reddick. Of course, 82, nearly 83 overall with the training camp stuff. Looks great. Looks great, like we said. You know, a new Stafford, if you will. The team looks solid. Wide receivers are top tier, maybe the best duo in the league. Like, what's Nakua ranked as the 3rd best wide receiver in the league? Omar Cooper, what's his ranking? Probably 16th? 7th, actually. So 2 top 10s. That equals a top 5. That's how that works. And then, hell, Matthews at 3 is 87. Tight end definitely needs to develop a little bit quicker, but it is what it is. It's not the biggest positional need in the world. Again, we haven't changed the scheme or anything like that. Just doing well in the draft. Stafford stuck around for a while. Let's see what happens now that he's gone, though. All right, contracts. Cooper, Abney, Jackson, Basantis, Spates for sure. Kobe Turner probably. Curl probably not, especially with our backup sitting in the mix. And then Dotson, if he doesn't retire, sure. I mean, this would be a little bit of a close call, especially with Sammy Brown needing a contract soon, but I think we'll be able to handle it. Let's see. Omar, I mean, it's a lot of money, but that's fine. And then what else we have? We have Abney. Might be able to skim a little off the top from him, so we'll try to do that. Oh, my lord. We'll try to do that. 6-year 114. How much is the want? 5-year 109. How the hell? We actually almost just completely robbed the man, huh? There you go. Fine, fine. We skimmed a little off the top. Probably added up to like 4 or 5 mil. Damani. That's our corner 2. Going forward. 4-year 96. You had to pay him a little more because of the red. Basantis. We're kind of pushing a little bit with this this money. And a lot of these contracts are really long-term. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful a little bit. Kobe Turner. We might just have to lose the lineman, unfortunately. Just don't have the money for it. 18 million. All that money just went away so quickly. We're losing the O-line. We'll keep Spates if we can, and then, yeah. All right, so this is week 18. Win this game, we have the bye week, something we couldn't get with Stafford, so it'd already be a great start for the new quarterback. Started off the season a little iffy, but I think that overall the XP boost you get from being a rookie really took over, and, you know, just like that, he's probably already like a top 15 QB in the league, which, I mean, he did start off as an 81 overall after all. But starting this game off, not great there. Looks like we turned the ball over in our own side of the field as we're getting cooked 21-0. We have a higher overall team than them by 5 overalls. But yes, this is exactly what should happen. I mean, like, is this the greatest team to ever exist? Apparently. 4th and 4, they're like, F it. These guys can't stop us. Why not? 42-14. So we can get a block. Oh, my rocket ship. Dude, look at the coverage. Oh, it is caught anyways. That is probably the furthest completion we'll have all Madden this year, like air yards-wise. This coverage is insane. Well, I don't really say the coverage, but the pass rush. They don't have this defended. There you go. Nakua outside. Great drive. We actually won this. That'd be insane. 7 minutes left. Defense needs to make a stop. Can they get one? 3rd and 10. 4th and 10. It's a short field. Can't really run, unfortunately. Oh, he's wide open. He's wide open. It's a terrible throw, but well, maybe not terrible. It's just not a great throw. Matthews catches it, though. And we're actually potentially going to make this comeback. Who put the wire down there? You know, Omar's kind of always open, too. One-on-one. Oh, my God, dude. An accidental truck by the AI just gave him a first down. Wow, that sucks. And just like that, we're going to lose all of that for nothing. That's crazy. Good job, defense. Sucking so much. Communication issues happen from time to time, and defenses don't play their best football. Joe Mixon, 4 touchdowns. Matthews, what a game. Unbelievable stuff. Can't believe this defense just got cooked that hard. Either way, still a chance at the bye week, even though we didn't win that game. I highly doubt it, but you never know. And nope. We don't even win our own division because of that. Way to go, morons. Way to go, morons. Nice. Well, Stafford's laughing at us now. Just needed to win one of the last 2. Couldn't do it. Fantastic. Riddick was insane. Like, almost MVP year 1 level insane. Maybe MVP. Who knows? It's a lot of touchdowns. Jenkins sold. Young did well. Finally a dev up. Maybe. Verse was horrible, by the way. Picks, a couple of guys with some doubles. Bates, not bad. Evans right on the nose of 50s. He's tempting me. He's trying to get released. Let's see the MVP. Number 2. MVP of number 2 as a rookie. What a year. Obviously, Rookie of the Year was almost MVP. Best QB, and, you know, we got a bunch of awards in there. Automatically Superstar, maybe X Factor. All right, here we go. The Packers beaten by 5 in overall. Let's hopefully beat them by at least 5 in scoreboard, too. But this is already a long enough rebuild as is. I don't know if it needs to go much longer. There's just so much in it. I mean, like, how do I cut it, you know? Good start. Really good start. They get field goal. That's fine. Touchdown drive, it is. Huge drive, nothing. They get a field goal, so we're just choking like usual. 14-3, down to 14-13. 28-13, all right. Nice third quarter. Any points wins it. There it is. Divisional round, 35-27. Don't even know how there was not much time at the end, but sure, why not? We get the win. That's all that matters. Everyone in the league knows that we are the best team in the league. It's just we kind of choked on the year, lost the bye week, lost the division, lost it all, really. Lost my wife. All right, divisional round. We've got the Niners. This is the team that yoinked our division. We have beat by 6 overalls. I mean, we're that team. So let's maybe show it. Going to the end of the game. Niners seem to be right to left. Really good drive for a moment, and then we choked. There you go. Touchdown. Up by 3, up by nothing. Down by 6, down by 9. You got to go for this. Just go for a little bit of a simpler play. Puka Nacua to the 44-yard line. 3 picks from Riddick. Good job. And a field goal. And a touchdown, all right, in the fourth quarter. Their ball, I believe. Still their ball. 3rd and 10. Conversion clutched up. 3rd and 4. If you don't come out in the game here, they will absolutely score the touchdown here. Kinchins. Don't love the slowness. So damn slow, dude. What is that? What a tackle by the corner. I don't know what the hell, who even that was that. And we picked it all up. It's just you bring in 6 guys, 5 guys, whatever it was, and you don't get home in 4 or 5 seconds. Yeah, that's going to happen. One-on-one tackle, clutched it. Touchdown wins the game. All right, Lucky, you're kind of my guy here. Let's see you do something for us. Predetermined. Lucky. Go down. Beat Fred Warner. What a play. Wide open to the outside. I think you fall down here. What a play to the 1, by the way. Beautiful work. I could not have done better myself, even though I kind of did it myself. I mean, they want to give us the free touchdown. Sure, why not? What a play. What a clutch up from us. Headed to the championship round, barring a miracle, which Brock Purdy probably can't even get this ball 45 yards, let alone 65. That's why he's taking so long. He gets it about 50. Perfect defense. We're moving on. Looking at the stats, Riddick threw 3 picks and we still won. What a horrible performance from him. Sacks, couple across the board. We actually played pretty well for once. Picks, 2 for Lenore, 1 for Blankenship. We missed a field goal on top of it. We're just trying to lose on purpose. Let me tell you, some of the guys on this team, they are not going to be loving life when they have to pay the guys that they bet with. As we're finally at home, taking on the Panthers, beaten by 6 overalls. All right, going against Bryce Young. Winners in the Super Bowl. Panthers already scored 7. We got all the way down the field, did not score. Here we go. I think we already threw a pick. Are we so for real right now? Like, are we actually so for real? And he drops it. Oh, my God. If they don't drop the safety, he could have Cooper. He gets bumped. They will actually call it. Okay, fair. Fair. That is actual pass interference. Driving down the field. 4th and 6. Oh, my God. I get it. It's not easy to just score a touchdown every drive, but at least one drive, maybe. How about that? That'd be cool. He just got cooked. I can't even lie. Oh, my, this team. Oh, what the hell? Okay, it looked like a big rushing touchdown for them, and it was actually a turnover. 3rd and 15, we gave up 16. If you're giving up 16-yard conversion on 3rd and 15 to Jeromepkr, they go for a 58-yard field goal. What is wrong with us? Through 3 quarters, we have 1 touchdown. 1 point, really. What a throw. And he barely gets it. Oh, my Lord. That is... You could not get any closer if you tried. We clutched up. Let's see if the team wants to make a play here. 3rd and 10. They get the touchdown. 4th quarter. 3rd and 1. 4th and 1. Really? That's the game we're playing here today. They can't get 1 yard. 3rd and 6. Good conversion. 2nd and 15. 1st and 10. Driving down nicely. 3rd and 4. You got to go for this. You cannot kick a field goal. I'm sorry. We've been running this play a lot. Tight end's wide open. Lucky to the 4. What a turnaround for Mr. Riddick, just like last week. Touchdown, up by 4. Defense, 4th and 5. They get a stop. Touchdown wins you the game. Touchdown wins you the game. 3rd and 6. Come back out there. Curls and outs, huh? That's a linebacker against Nakua. How much you want to bet he locks his ass up? He locked his ass up. That is crazy. But Nakua does not care. That is one of the craziest animations I've ever had that benefit me. I need to see that catch again, actually. I was going to just glance over it, just, walk right over it. As we're being hit, by the way. Insane coverage by a linebacker. Not even a fast one. Wow. Whatever happens, as long as it's at the line or better. And he gets it. Touchdown, game's won. We're headed to the Super Bowl. Down 17-0, and the team defensively answered the call from start to finish, and the comeback was on. What a performance. Holy crap. Valdine with 2 picks. Horn with a pick. They missed a field goal from 58. Aubrey, of all people, thank you very much. A little bit of revenge, potentially. Riddick going against the Chiefs. Team that stole his MVP, Mr. Mahomes. Chiefs had the bye week. They beat the Ravens by a lot. Then they beat the Jaguars by a little bit. Team that beat us by a ton in Week 18. This could be bad for us. Before we do anything, though, let's take a quick gander at the DevUps. Quarterback obviously goes to superstar. No one else on offense, I don't think. Defensively, Byron Young, finally superstar. Kinchin's finally superstar. A couple of big DevUps there, specifically Byron. That's the biggest one of them all by far. We haven't beat by 3 overalls. Is that Jonnu Smith? Don't tell me that Jay Smith is Jonnu. It can't be. Jeremiah, maybe? With it being Jeremiah Smith, I really wish it was Jonnu. Good touchdown after their touchdown. Nothing after that. Looks like more interceptions from us. Chiefs 21-7, 21-10, 21-16 with a 2-point conversion fail. 28-16. Defense is definitely not playing as well as normal. Offense is playing like garbage too, though. But that's, to be fair, at least known. You knew going in that we were going to play like garbage on the O-line. Drops it, of course. Why would I ever depend on a tight end to make a tough possession catch when we need him most? My fault. That's my bad. Whose ball is this now? Is it ours? Takeaway with a touchdown. Beautiful. 5-point game. 4th and 4 stop. 3rd and 2. Good conversion. 4th and 2. You can kick a field goal here. It's crazy how they're being more aggressive than I am now. Now I'm like, you can kick a field goal. They're like, hell no. Time to go for it. Kua, why would I go anywhere else? Kua down to the 15. Playing some zone, so this is actually a really good look for them. Thank you. Little bit of an overthrow, but he made up for his mistake. Let's see if AI can get the 2-point conversion on their own. That would be a test if they could have gotten the 4th, and they could. Okay, they didn't need our help. Huge conversion for us. Game's still not over, though, and there goes the touchdown, down by 4. Got to score on this drive. 3rd and 3, conversion, 3rd and 8, and here it is. See what we got. There you go, slant wide open, gets a good block, cuts upfield, blasted! Recovered by Clancy, what an eye. Yeah, we're in the market for wasting some clock, I'll tell you that much. Wide open Matthews, but that's fine. We'll run the ball anyways. Dude, he is so damn slow, though. Kyron is so damn slow, it's unbelievable. Is that not a free play? Late over to Kyron. We went for the possession. Clock will run. Yeah, this is the game. I almost punched Kyron Williams right in his nose. He chipped the guy at the line for no reason at all. And I anticipated him being a route right away. Dude, they just got down the field all the way for a field goal in less than like a millisecond. I know we're risking a touchdown, especially with Jeremiah, but that's okay. And we got him! Pick the damn ball up! There it is! Byron Young's gonna take it the distance. Touchdown Rams, and we've won 2 Super Bowls with 2 different quarterbacks. They ran a play action, which I guess I do get, but not when you see that front. There is a good chance that front is bringing the heat, but I do understand going for it, you know, in a way, going for the play action because, oh, everyone thinks they're going to run it because they're already in field goal range. Run it once, see what happens. All those turnovers by the Chiefs, and we still barely won. That's crazy. What a performance. The Rams. Dude, look at this. Would you look at that? 45-35. Riddick, the most mid-playoff performing quarterback you've ever seen. Like, it's just the amount of interceptions that guy threw. But in the end, this team, we kept it intact as much as possible. No Devontae, no Stafford, but brand new names. The future is bright. And our rookie quarterback just won the Super Bowl. I mean, he's not an X factor, but he was an 81 overall, so he's still a generational by the definitions of the real world. Just not EA's generational. And yeah, what a draft pick he was. Totally worth risking the future for. Which, of course, this team kind of has that reputation in the first place, so it's not like we did anything new. And yeah, this long rebuild is finally over. It's only a 4-year rebuild, but video length. There's a lot in it. So many playoff games. Looking at the numbers, Riddick did have a crazy good Super Bowl, though. It's just some of those other games were tough. Nakua, 190 yards, 3 touchdowns. What a game he had. 2 picks for Kinchins, sacks for a couple of our guys. We missed 2 field goals. Beautiful, Bates. Beautiful. But we won the game. Anyways, we've done it. We had very much so amounts of success. Let's take a look at the team. Riddick, 92 overall. Very accurate. Throw under pressure is great. I mean, throwing the run's a little iffy. Break sack's a little iffy. But other than that, he is a very solid quarterback. Take a look at Nakua now. 99 overall for a while. Dude, look at that. That is crazy to see. 99 catch of traffic, spec, route running of all sorts, release, ball carrier vision, break tackle, juke moves about 99, same as carrying and change of direction. Toughness 99, stamina's almost 99, injuries 84. What a player. What a damn player. What about Omar? Probably bad at short route running, right? Yep, every damn time with these archetypes. And that's what it is. That's just how it goes. Let's take a look now at Matthews. Yeah, short route again. Just so bad. Just so bad. Then we have Kyron. Clancy, look at him. Superstar, looking good. Saved the Super Bowl, actually, to be fair. Saved it with that recovery. That would have been potentially it. Look at this guy. What's his recovery rating? Doesn't show, but obviously good carrying, so he knows the ins and outs of a fumble happening. Basantis, we'll take a look at, because one of our drafted players. Finesse blocking bad. Everything else is truly elite, though. And then Proctor, I picked that, at the time I was like, is this really what the team needs? We don't have Havenstein, so I was like, yeah, it probably is. Really good pick. Been really good player for us, too. Then we have Mr. Lucky, 85 overall. Lawson Lucky. Medium route running is amazing. Everything else is okay, but really good at that medium route running. Then we look at the defensive side of the ball where Kinchins makes himself a 90 overall superstar. Hit power 95, zone coverage 86. The hit power is insane, though. What about Mr. Cameron Curl, 87 overall? Surprised he developed nicely. You know, less of a coverage guy, more boxage, but it's fine. Especially since we have DeMarco as the backup. Let's take a look at Byron Young, 89 overall. I felt like if we kept working at it, kept him in the starting lineup, he'd become a long-term asset, and he was. Totally worth it, keeping him around. Jared Verse, 98 overall. I mean, technically, like, kind of a worse player than Byron, which is weird, because he's a higher overall, higher dev, higher everything. Unbelievable. Landman, again, more smarts than he is speed, but that's okay. It works out. 2 Super Bowls he's been a part of. 3? 2? No, 3. Well, damn. Speed of Sammy Brown looking great. Didn't really get to hear his name much, but that's fine. That's okay. He was a high overall, and that's all that matters. Abney, really good corner. Was kind of in the shadows a little bit. I know he started, but still kind of in the shadows a little bit. Devani, definitely in the shadows for sure. 91 overall, great man. Press man, very good speed. And then Stevens, who we just got. I don't know where Kendrick came from. Oh, it's his first name. I thought it was Kendrick's his last name, but it was actually just his first name, Kendrick. Whatever. We got the name one way or another. And then here's Kobe Turner. Sadly, Fisk was not here for all of it, but some of it. Kobe Turner, really good player. Decent pass rush. Obviously, very good block shedding. And then how did Parker turn out? Because we started him. Same thing as literally Dawson. Well, that was a waste. Could have Dawson in the 80s, but it is what it is. That's fine. Either way, that's going to be it for our realistic style rebuild of the Los Angeles Rams. Again, if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification all so you know when the next upload is up. Again, 300 likes, and we'll do a Niners rebuild next. Usually we do rebuilds on Sunday and Thursday. Sometimes we do Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, which, we actually are doing this week. So be on the lookout for potentially that or a different type of rebuild. Follow me to Jeromepkr, second channel PK plays for now Madden content, and hopefully, yeah, guys, come back for next video. Won't be one tomorrow. Second channel had a kind of Halloween the Game video. It's a short one. Been editing some things to potentially put on the second channel, so we should be getting that going a little bit. And yeah, that's about it. Hope we come back for next video, but until next video,